This is KVUE News Midday.
The man who investigators say threw rocks at cars and drivers on I-35 dozens of times for nearly 2 years is in court right now. We are following the latest developments. And getting even more tourists to come to Austin, the plan for the convention center that could bring in more visitors, and who will pay for it.
And I'm tracking the long stretch of humidity that we're battling. Also, your Easter weekend forecast. I'll chat about that coming up next.
Well, good morning. I'm Yvonne Nava. Thank you for watching Austin's News Leader. Let's take a live look over Austin this midday, shall we? It's been cloudy all morning, a little foggy, but all this doesn't look like it's sticking around. But maybe I'm wrong. Let's check in with the expert. Don't ask me. We're tracking stuff in the storm center. Let's check in with storm team meteorologist Erica Lopez.
Well, Yvonne, you can definitely hope so. All we can do is hope for some sunshine. I think we have some of it in the next 48 hours headed our way. As for now, yes, mostly cloudy days in store. We actually have some light streamer showers developing, calling it about a 30% chance of rain shower activity today, but it looks like our eastern counties are mainly seeing the most of it this afternoon. Temperatures right now in the 70s, 72 for Austin. Our coolest spots are in the Hill Country, Mason at 66, Fredericksburg a couple degrees warmer than that. So again, not bad for just around lunchtime temperature wise right now. We're expecting to warm up close to average for this afternoon. I think this afternoon the majority of us will be clear from any rain shower activity, but again, a 30% chance of possibly just a light streamer is what we're tracking. Daytime highs should be just under 80 degrees. You can thank the cloud coverage for holding our temperatures right around average for this time of the year. But again, I am tracking some rain shower activity for our Easter weekend. I'll chat about that in the full forecast. Back to you.
Erica, thank you. Right now, as we mentioned, the man accused of throwing rocks at cars and drivers along I-35 for more than 2 years is in court. Pat Johnson walked into the courtroom about 15 minutes ago. The alleged rock thrower is facing 4 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and 1 count of attempted aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Johnson was sentenced to 99 years in prison last year after being convicted on an unrelated charge of aggravated sexual assault. Johnson was offered a plea deal in this rock-throwing case. All these cases stem back to 2016 last year, but he opted for a jury trial, which is why he is in court today. We have a crew in the courtroom trying to get the very latest. Once we get more, we'll update you on this developing story. A man who has been charged with killing an Austin attorney is behind bars this morning in New Orleans. That's where police found 24-year-old Justin Twine. Officials say he stabbed James Short to death in his home on Friday after Short had taken him shopping at a nearby Walmart. Security cameras inside the store showed the two of them together. Investigators are still trying to learn more about how they knew one another, but cell phone records show they exchanged text messages and that Short gave Twine his address. Twine will soon be extradited back here to Austin to face charges. And happening right now, city leaders hope to curb the K2 epidemic with a new resolution. K2 is also known as spice and is made up of dangerous chemicals. As KVUE Corey Coffin reports from City Hall, many are calling this a crisis.
Yeah, during the last 5 years, Austin-Travis County EMS has responded to 6,000 K2 incidents here in the city. And dozens of people just last week alone had to go to the hospital for overdoses. K2 isn't just a downtown Austin problem. According to emergency officials, it's also spilling into neighborhoods as well, keeping officers busy, preventing them from doing their job and solving other crimes. Now, part of the reason this has become such an epidemic is because the chemical makeup can constantly be changed with K2, making it difficult to outlaw. But police have been cracking down on sellers and distributors when they find them. Just yesterday, APD and the DEA seized 87 bags of the drug. That's about 2,600 doses. They also arrested 2 people.
We're going to be finding these dealers wherever they choose to hide. Wherever hole they are at, we are going to find them.
They can develop heroin-type withdrawal.
Now, that last person you heard from is a K2 user. We spoke to some who are addicted, and they explained just how dangerous the drug can be. Because the chemical makeup changes, users never know what they're going to get or what they're going to have a reaction to and the sort of reaction they're going to have. So today, city councilors are considering that resolution that will do 2 things. It will provide funding for the police department to better fight K2, adding more resources, and it also hopes to start a public awareness campaign so that people people can be aware of just how dangerous this drug is and also know the signs to watch out for and report. We're reporting from City Hall. I'm Corey Coffin. Guys, back to you.
All right, Corey, thank you so much. A Blanco middle school employee has been arrested accused of having an inappropriate relationship with a student. According to the Blanco County News, Counselor Lisa Rogers is at the center of a criminal investigation. The Texas Rangers are in charge of this investigation. The school district sent a letter home to parents saying the safety and well-being of all students remain the highest priority. And your kids' ride to school could soon be just a little bit safer. That's good. Yesterday, a Senate committee approved a measure to require all new school buses the districts buy be equipped with 3-point seat belts. During the 2015-2016 school year, there were over 2,000 buses involved in crashes in our state, with 23,000 students on those buses. Nearly 450 students were injured and 2 deaths were reported from those crashes. 21 of those crashes involved Austin ISD buses. No students were injured in those 21 crashes, and all the buses had either lap belts or 3-point seat belts. Well, some pet owners in Round Rock may not want to leave their small animals outside for the time being. And here's why. Police have sent out a wildlife warning, saying they have been getting several reports of coyotes in the Round Rock West subdivision. The department says Round Rock Animal Control is working with the USDA to deal with this problem. So if you come across any coyotes, you should make a lot of noise and then back away slowly. You'll soon be able to stay out at the bars later in Hays County. The City Council approved restaurants and bars to serve alcohol until 2 a.m. versus midnight. It's to compete with surrounding counties that already have those rules. Well, President Donald Trump reversing courses on China. Now he is taking more heat from Democrats on the issue. Plus, just 5 days away from tax day, we have ways that parents can score on their deductions.